Welcome, millionaires, billionaires, and future trillionaires. As always, I aim to bring you truth, knowledge, and wisdom to assist you in your journey to crypto. So, guys, I had to make that's the one thing I don't like about recording is you only realize the mistake after the video is completed, and you're like, "Damn, I gotta remake this video again." So, that's what happened with the video titled Generational Wealth. So now I'm have to remake that video, but I'll keep it short and compact because for some weird reason the video just keep cutting off. But soon I'll have a nice more quality camera to record these videos so I don't have to deal with the phones anymore. So even but probably just need to get a better phone or more expensive phone just for recording because I know that's what I like to do. I like to be mobile and I want to be able to record at the whim. So uh, the camera won't allow me to do that. And I have to be able to give you guys quick updates with the market. So that can only be possible with a cell phone. So that's probably in the future once I start taking some profits, then I'll get a more quality phone. But for now, it, this will have to do, guys. Um, so the whole point about the other video, guys, um, I was trying to explain is the generational wealth that we're about to accumulate is. I know a lot of people. It's difficult to comprehend the whole idea of generational wealth is, let's say you've accumulated enough money for every single bloodline, every single family members will can just start spending all willy nilly for the rest of their lives. Commencing now, they can start spending as much money as they possibly can. They don't have any budget. They're just spending money, buying anything they can, anything they want, and they will not be able to spend that amount of money. So that's the whole point about generational wealth is even if the generation, your family's generation now try to spend as much money, try to spend all of the money, but they won't be able to spend all of that money because it's generational wealth. So even after this generation has passed, let's say after 100 years, and then a new generation, you have a new generation of family members, second generation, and they try to spend more of that money as much as they possibly can, they still won't be able to spend that. And then another 100 years pass, and then another generation comes in and try to do the same thing, try to spend as much money as they possibly can, and they still won't be able to spend as much money as they possibly can. So not only that, we as the Visionary DeFi group, we have unlimited amount of wealth because of our knowledge, understanding of crypto, and investing in crypto, guys. So this is the biggest opportunity that a lot of people can't see. For example, let's say most robbers, most bank heists, they take a few years to plan out. So if you've seen many movies, it's kind of accurate. Um, so if you really want to rob a bank successfully, it takes years planning, just knowing everyone's routine, just going to the bank, observing, doing homework. Just that's why most bank robbers get caught. One of the best bank robbers. Yeah, I'm not even gonna give you a bank robber bank robbery movie. But most bank robberies take years to plan if you really want to be successful at robbing a bank. You have to do your homework, know everyone's schedule, know everyone's plans, routines, the bank's routines. Go into the bank, you have to do your homework. It takes time. And the thing is, most of these bank robbers don't get no more than a few millions. But us that's in the crypto space, guys, you have an opportunity to amass not just a few millions. If because it's impossible for bank robbers to amass generational wealth. Though you can only happen it can only happen in finance. And it can happen in stock, but it's very rare. So crypto gives you that opportunity to collect and amass generational wealth, not just for you, but for you and your family, for families after families, which is generations. And you can start helping as many people as you possibly can and build good karma. This is the reason why I do these videos. And I'm doing all this is to also build good karma. So the more people you help, the more good karma you build. And then the good karma carries on to the next life. So even if you don't remember what you've done, this is the reason why a lot of people that are struggling in life, that's living horrible lives, miserable lives, they've accumulated a lot of bad karma in their previous lives. So now they are experiencing that bad karma. So the only way you can break the cycle if you build a lot of bad karma is to start doing good deed and start collecting a lot of good karma. One of the best way is by helping people, uh, because most people you help can't really help you back. So you're doing it for yourself. You're helping others. You're helping yourself by helping others, because the universe take into account everything, and it's put into what you call the akashic records. And then it's everything, every little single thing you have done in the past life or this life is written down in the akashic records. For example, even if I just snap my fingers, every little thing. One of the good movie that is called Mr. Nobody, so I do recommend if you want to watch um uh, uh mind opener of a movie, you can watch Mr. Nobody. So this is the opportunity we have in the crypto space, especially being early, guys. We are about to amass generational wealth. um there's one thing to have generational wealth, and there's another thing to have unlimited amount of wealth. It just keep flowing, it just keep flowing, because we're going to continue to invest, we're going to continue to create new projects as well. And then as we continue to accumulate more, and then we're going to help as many people as we possibly can and build good karma, so we can experience good life after good life after good life. Because reincarnation is real, guys. You just don't remember your past lives. This is the reason why deja vu happens as well, because you have this slight glimpse of, I've already experienced this before, because you have already experienced it in a previous life or in another timeline. You just don't remember it. So that's the whole idea of about generational wealth. Not a lot of people have that opportunity, just only a handful. And we are blessed. The universe is rewarding us, and the universe deems us worthy because we have good hearts. We have hearts to help others. So the universe is not going to give someone the wealth that you're just gonna close the faucet. As soon as they collect all the money, they don't help out anyone but themselves. The universe is not going to do that. So the universe is going to give the wealth to those um, that's willing to help others, that has a good heart, that's gonna allow the money to flow to and through them like a water faucet. The water is just flowing. The wealth is just flowing. And whenever there's blockage anywhere, then it's never any good. So this is why a lot of people that hoards a lot of money and just to themselves, it's never a beneficial thing. So we can take lessons from lottery winners. A lot of them, they just keep the money to themselves, and guess what? They end up losing. The universe take it right back from them, because they are selfish with the money. You're supposed to allow the money to flow to you and through you. Start as soon as, obviously you have to manage your money properly as well. So As long as you're managing your money properly and you can help people when you can, then the is more money is just gonna come flow to you, because the universe understand is it's not gonna be staying. All of the money is not gonna be hoarded by you. You're just gonna allow it to flow to you and through you, um, which is what, because the more, one of the greatest experience, um, uh, I saw was, I forgot the name of that guy, but he was one of the what I would say he was the second wealthiest man in history. So he was very kind, generous. He was spending money on everyone, buying everyone anything, throwing big parties for everyone. And then the more money he spent, the more money he was receiving from the universe, because that's just how it is. If you just, the more you give, the more comes to you. So this is the whole idea of us marching as a will group, as visionary DeFi billionaires, and even soon to be trillionaires, guys. Um, we're going to help as many people as we can, because the money is just going to continue to flow to us. And then the more we give, the more we help, the more the universe rewards us in return. And not only that, the more good karma we build for the afterlife, for the next life experiences. So we continue to live good life. So that was the whole purpose of the other video. I know you couldn't hear it. But all that in a nutshell is, we have a good opportunity here. Not much time left for us to collect. But the first wave is, we're gonna be billionaires. That's the first wave, and then after the market, while the market is crashing, is gonna create bigger opportunities for us to even become trillionaires and even quadrillionaires, guys. Because we have to understand, crypto is very young. Crypto is very early. We are very early. The market cap for crypto is like what 2 trillion, 3 trillion, and there's hundreds of trillions of dollars that's going to flow into Bitcoin, and then that's going to um, circulate to the altcoins, to the meme coins. Like I said, obviously, if we are here early, we're gonna at least get at least 1% of that, minimum 1% of that. So that's the whole idea here, guys. So um, because all the money is, it's a wealth transfer. All the wealth is flowing into Bitcoin, one single asset. So if you are prepared, and this is the reason why I'm creating all these projects, because they are buckets to receive some of this wealth. So it's like, if it's raining, if it's pouring rain, and you have the chance to collect as much water, because you understand after this rain, there's going to be a long drought. It's going to be difficult to find water anywhere. So this is the same situation here we're about to experience with this wealth transfer. Once the wealth flows, then everything is going to collapse around the world. Money is going to be very hard, difficult to come by. Food's going to be very difficult to come by for some people, because they won't be able to afford it. So now that you have the opportunity to collect as much rainwater to save for the drought season, which is the bear market, then we can just relax, just chill, and never have to worry about money for the rest of our lives. And generations after generations of our family will be set. So I think that in itself gives us purpose, gives us a good reason to do what we are doing, to continue to do what we are doing, because it's greater than ourselves, because we have to be that faucet where the wealth is flowing into and then flowing out into different people, because people are going to need the help, guys. And like I said, once you have so much money, guys, it's like, once you reach the goal of billionaires, trillionaires, you can change someone's life with just a few amount. It's like giving someone a penny, and then you change their life completely, and they will always remember you for that action, and that action makes them feel good, and then it builds good karma for you, and then the universe continues to reward you guys. So this is the goal, and this is has always been the mission, guys, is to help as many people as we possibly can. Like for me, I can't change who I am. It's just who I am. As long as I can help someone, I will always help them. If I'm in a position to help anyone, I will always. Sometimes back then, I always used to help people more than I help myself. So let's say if I had a last few dollars, I would end up helping someone else and then realize what I've done. I said, "Wow, I'm helping," but that has built a lot of good karma for me as well. So now I do understand you do have to help yourself first. But if you are um, in a position also to help people, just do it. It's going to be more beneficial to you than to that person you've helped, because karma is real, guys. So until the next time, guys, be prepared. You should have already set up mini wallets to distribute your profits, to take profits, so that way you never, even if one of your wallets get hacked, you never lose all of your coins. Diversify, diversify, diversify. Not only do you diversify your portfolio, you diversify your wallets, where you keep your assets, where you keep your money. Never keep everything in one spot. So and the other thing is encrypt your seed phrase. That's another thing I mentioned in the other video. I already showed you and explained how to encrypt your seed phrases. So even if you give someone your seed phrase, or even they found your seed phrase, or even if you lost it and someone found it, they still can't get into your wallet because you have encrypted your wallet. So never tell anyone how to decrypt it. Only you should know that. So you hold that information in your head.